Good afternoon to the press corps. Hurricane Humberto is now a Category 1 hurricane and is forecasted to continue to track towards Bermuda. The Emergency Measures Organization, or the EMO, continues to closely monitor this system, and they are prepared to convene should this weather system continue on its projected path towards Bermuda. We expect this weather system to bring rain as early as 10 a.m. on Tuesday morning. As such, I encourage the public to revisit their personal and family preparedness programs to get ready for the storm. I must implore all Bermudians to take the storm seriously and to prepare their homes and their businesses and everything in their personal set of circumstances for the storm. Dry preparation time from now until mid-morning tomorrow. After mid-morning tomorrow, it will be followed by thunderstorms, which will lead to the edge of Hurricane Humberto. Check your hurricane supplies. Make sure that you have an analog phone, a first aid kit, a flashlight and batteries, a radio to tune into 100.1 FM, the emergency broadcasting station, which is up and running right now. Gas for your car, a generator, and propane for your barbecue. Check to see if you have your prescription medication for yourself, family members, and for your pet for at least 2 weeks. Check on your non-perishable food items for yourself, your family, and again, for your pets. Check to ensure that your hurricane plans are ready. Board up your homes if necessary. Close your shutters. Make sure your power tools are charged and that you have enough screws and nails. Understand how long your hurricane plan will take you and know how much time you need to complete it, including the time it will take for you to bring in your garden furniture and take all your plants and pots and place them in secure locations. Place all of your important documents in waterproof bags and in a safe location. Check on all vulnerable family members and elderly neighbors to see if they need help. Make sure that all of your contacts are up to date for you, your family members, and friends who you need to be in contact with during and after the hurricane. I encourage the members of the public to stay abreast of the latest information, including updates on Hurricane Humberto, by downloading and installing the Bermuda Government Tree Fog app, available for free on the Apple and Google Play stores. You can also visit www.gov.bm and the Bermuda Government Facebook page, our Twitter handle, and our Instagram accounts for information. I will now turn over to our National Disaster Coordinator, Steve Cosham, for further information.
Good afternoon, everyone. The 12 noon update from the Bermuda Weather Service has Hurricane Humberto at 618 nautical miles to our west-southwest. Maximum winds of 75 knots, gusting to 85 knots. At present, it is a Category 1 hurricane. It's moving east-northeast at 6 knots. Its closest point of approach in the next 3 days is predicted to be 79 nautical miles north-northwest of Bermuda, and that will be at 7 a.m. on Thursday. Please visit BWS, Bermuda Weather Service website for updates, and they're at weather.bm. Humberto is 3 days out. The National Hurricane Center allow for an error in their predictions of 40 miles for every 12 hours out the storm is. So this equates to over 240 miles in 3 days. Humberto is also expected to start to bend to the north before it reaches Bermuda. So this means it's too early to say exactly what will happen. There's also another tropical depression in the Atlantic about 2 weeks behind Humberto that we are closely watching. So the message from that is we must be prepared. So we want to lay out what the public expectations can be of the EMO. The EMO executive will meet on Tuesday, tomorrow, at 12:30 p.m. with the Bermuda Weather Service, and we will have a further press update at 2:30 p.m. We'll meet again on Wednesday at 12 noon, and we will have a further update for the press at 2 p.m. where we will have the decisions made. We hope not to stop public transportation, close schools or government offices, but on Wednesday any decision that has been made will be communicated at 2 p.m. Does anybody have any questions?
Good afternoon. Hi, good afternoon. Based on the graphics that you've given us, on its current track, Humberto appears to be bringing us tropical storm winds, and it's not quote-unquote direct impact, but you're still saying to not take this seriously?
To take it seriously.
To take it seriously, sorry?
Yes. So the National Hurricane Centre's error on their forecast predictions is 40 miles for every 12 hours. So 3 days out, their error can be 240 miles, which means we could have a direct impact on Thursday, or we could have blue skies with hardly any breeze on Thursday if it's 240 miles away. It's too early to say. So we don't want to pull the trigger of closing anything, but we want to have people understand why we can't yet make that decision.
But to be crystal clear, we want the people of Bermuda to be prepared for the storm. I hate to take and to coin a phrase, but we've been through this before. The majority of this, we've lived through, Emily, we've lived through a few of these things. How do we minimize damage? How do we prevent people from getting hurt? We take in all of our things, we prepare, we go to the gas station, we fill up our cars, we make sure we do that which is required before the significant times, so if the storm does come, we are prepared. To be prepared is to be forewarned. And we're just encouraging everyone, we now know the time scales as we just shared, we want the listening public to be ready, be vigilant, do everything that we need to do to prepare for a storm. This is not our first rodeo. Let's be prepared and do everything that we need to do so that we're ready and have all of our groceries bought, all of our gasoline bought, everything that we need to do, all of our shutters up, so that all of our houses nailed shut, so that we are prepared for indeed when the storm comes.
Can you tell us if the Bermuda Regiment and if the Bermuda Police Service have already been notified to be prepared and ready to go?
Both entities have been notified. The Bermuda Regiment has been notified. They are on standby, as it were, ready to assist us indeed if the storm does escalate.
Has there been any communication with Government House about any potential relief from overseas, should that be needed?
We have been released. We have been in contact with Government House. There is a team that is ready to assist us if the need does arise. We believe that we are capable and talented, and we have the Bermuda Regiment. As you know, the Bermuda Regiment has trained for this for a number of years, but the government has indicated that the FCO does have a team that is ready to assist us, and they're on standby in Miami if the need does arise.
Can you give any further information about the characteristics of this hurricane? What kind of system it is? Is it slow moving? Anything like that?
So the system has slowed down, which was expected and forecast. It was going some distance off the coast of Florida, moving north, and it's now taking a very sharp turn to the right, which is towards Bermuda, to the east. And when they slow down, when they do the turn, they do slow down. So it's now traveling at 6 knots. So in one day, it's going to travel 144 nautical miles. It's currently 618 away. So we got some distance until that storm may impact Bermuda, but it's still so far away. But this is where we have to do our preparations, as the Minister has said. If you want to bring your furniture inside, you've got from now until about mid-morning tomorrow, or else you're going to be bringing wet furniture inside the house. Check all your hurricane supplies. We need to be prepared for it. If we buy gasoline, it doesn't cost us any money, any extra money. We just have a car full of gasoline. So all these things we can do in advance, so we're not waiting in queues.